Ian's life's a pretty good reflection of that.
Please, please just listen to me.
From what it sounds like, Ian grew up without a father. Apparently, his mom got pregnant while she was still in high school, and the dream of getting married was replaced by the reality of teen parenting. Ian's dad left his mom while she was still pregnant.
Hey, Ian, sweetie, I'm home. It's been one of those days again. I cannot stand my boss.
Ian's mom was pretty much never home. Just because Ian's dad disappeared doesn't mean his responsibility disappeared. It just shifted to Ian's mom. She always had two jobs to try to make ends meet.
Tomorrow I'll get you up at his house. I'm so sorry I've got to go, sweetie, but I do love you, and I'll see you later tonight. Bye.
Ian always seemed to be alone. I think that's one of the reasons he got so attached to pornography. I figured he'd probably been looking at pornography for a while. I could tell by the way he looked around at the girls in the class that even though he was physically present at school, his mind was somewhere else. Mr. Zanzibar always says that
the eyes are the window to the soul.
I think he's right. Ian seemed to be very consumed with these sexual thoughts, with the temporary relief of being desired or wanted. It would only take a moment to mentally disrobe any girl. They may as well be saying, if it's on display, it's for sale. Basically, pornography is the tool that turns men into boys and women into toys. What's up, bro? Hey, what's up, man? Garbage in, garbage out. Or as Mr. Zanzibar would say,
those who feast on fantasy eventually poop on reality.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Come on in.
Well, I remember last year at my senior prom, we went bowling afterwards.
That's a great idea. Or we could go get ice cream before. What do you think, Chelsea?
I hadn't really thought about it. The dance should be over by what, 11? Hey, Rachel, what's that one place that shows movies in the park? Do you know if they're showing anything good this week?
I don't have any idea what's playing, but I do know that I won't be doing anything after prom. My parents slashed my curfew. They're coming down on me really hard.
Is that because of all the trouble Katie's in?
Yeah, and it all hit the fan today.
Katie, you don't see Rachel in this position, do you?
Mom, Rachel may not be pregnant, but there's no halo hanging over her head either.
What? Katie, what are you doing? Don't you dare drag me into this.
Katie, this is not about Rachel. What are you talking about?
It's just because you don't know that she missed curfew last week. Oh, yeah, and she's going to the dance with that Henderson kid. What's his name, Rachel? The guy on the football team with the reputation?
Katie, shut it. Why are you even doing this?
Rachel, is this true? Did you really miss your curfew?
Dad, that's not what you think, I promise.
You girls just don't understand. Your actions reflect on this family. No one is going to trust a man to run a city when he can't even control his own family.
Your mother and I have worked really hard to get in the position that we're in. We've given you above and beyond what you've needed, and this is how you thank us? You drag our name through the mud?
See? I'm not the trouble child. Rachel just does a better job at not getting caught, so stop coming down on me!
Katie, did you not think about the consequences before you acted? And Rachel, with all this going on, now you push the limits?
Whoa, I just came in to get a bottle of water. Why is this all about me? She's the one that's gonna have a baby by the time she's 16.
Okay, things are gonna change around here. Katie, we'll deal with you later. And Rachel, you may go to the prom, but we expect you home by midnight. And your new curfew is 9:30.
What? This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna make the same mistakes she made. Why can't you just trust me?
Trust you? We trusted you with curfew, and you can't do that. We've even trusted you guys with choosing the right friends, and apparently you can't do that. Your mom's right. We've got to make a few changes around here, and the first thing we're going to do, the cell phones. No texting.
What? Dad, this is ridiculous. Why am I being punished for her screw-ups? I know the rules, and I don't break them.
Okay, but what about this curfew thing?
Yeah, Rachel, what about this curfew thing?
Shut it, Katie. Mom, I already told you, that's not what you think. Can't we just leave it at that?
So that night when you broke curfew, was that when we were with Cheyenne?
Yeah, it was that night, but I didn't want to rat her out. No offense, Cheyenne, but that's just more ammunition for my parents.
Cheyenne, wait, we don't understand what you're saying.
Cheyenne, what did the doctor say?
He told me I had HPV, the sexually transmitted disease.
there's no way.
I go to this party, make some bad choices, and now I have to live with this the rest of my life. I can't believe this is happening to me. It's not fair.
You didn't have to take the punishment because of my situation. I was the one that acted like an idiot, and I have to live with this the rest of my life. I feel like I'm reliving that night over and over. You know what? That jerk Devin is going to prom tonight. He got what he wanted from me and left me out in the cold.
Cheyenne, don't you think it might help to talk about it a little more? I mean, you did talk about it that night, but other than asking for a tissue, we didn't really understand you that much.
I guess you're right. At this point, I just don't want him taking advantage of any other girl like he took advantage of me.
You don't look like you're having any fun. What's wrong, babe?
I'm just a little out of my comfort zone is all. There are tons of girls staring at me, and my parents would totally freak out if they knew I was here without adults.
Oh, relax. This party's just fine. And besides, my brother's an adult, and he's here.
I don't think frat president exactly counts as adult supervision.
Well, I'll tell you what. You should just feel like you belong, because you're here with me. And besides, I can tell you that all those girls are staring at you because you're beautiful, and they're jealous. Why don't you go out on the deck? I'll get you something to drink, and then we can look at the stars. I heard there's supposed to be a meteor shower out tonight. Here's your soda. I hope you don't mind. They didn't have any regulars, so I had to get diet. It may taste a little funny. You don't have to drink it if you don't want to. I hate diet soda.
No, it's fine. Devin, why did you ask me to this party? I mean, I'm not exactly your type.
Cheyenne, I just wanted to get to know you better. I've noticed you in a few of my classes, and, well, this is the first time I've actually worked up the nerve to ask you out on a date. And as far as types go, let's not worry about that.
Well, it's just that you're totally different than I am. I mean, I've heard some things about you. I mean, I'm the good girl, and you're, well, the rebel.
Hey, I'm not a rebel. Where did you get that information? You need to reveal your sources. Did you know I'm ranked second in the class right now? Come on, Cheyenne. There's several rumors we need to get rid of.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry for judging you, Devin. Thank you for inviting me. I really am having a good time.
Good. Now how about we go dance some more?
Okay. Oh.
Whoa, Cheyenne.
You're not looking too good. Are you okay? Do I need to take you home?
No, I just got a little dizzy. It happens sometimes. Let me just sit here for a minute.
Okay, well, at least let me take you upstairs.
Okay.
Wow, Cheyenne, I cannot believe this happened to you. And now you're gonna miss your senior prom.
Trust me, it was a tough decision. But I know Devin's gonna be there, and I just can't face him, now or ever.
Why didn't you just report this?
Oh, come on. Devin is the police chief's son. Who's going to believe me? Besides, I made the mistake. I have to pay the price.
Cheyenne, don't blame yourself. It's not like you decided to get HPV. It's never your fault when someone pushes sex on you.
No, but it was my fault that I decided to go to that party in the first place. And it was my fault that I didn't leave when I know there were no adults there. And it was my fault when I let him fix me a drink. I know better than that. Now, come on, girls. I don't want to be Debbie Downer here. You're going to be late. Let's get moving.
Actually, I have to grab one more thing in the bathroom. I'll be right back.